Because there's always a learning curve. So if you can stay the course through behavioral change, both individually and organizationally, what is going to happen is that eventually, even when things get a little bit worse, the curve goes down, things are going to click, and you're ultimately going to get better, and you're going to achieve more results than even before you made that positive change. Because really and truly, when you look at things both from a professional standpoint as well as from our own psychological ecosystems, there are three fundamental truths, and they are this: all things are energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be suppressed or released. And the only way to change the flow of energy is to change the underlying structure of either your individual psychological ecosystem or the underlying structure of the organization itself. Think of it like a river. You got a flowing river and you got a bunch of water just flowing through. How can you possibly change the direction of the water? Well, you can put some rocks in the middle, you can take some logs and put in there, change the direction, because when you do that, you're changing the underlying structure of the riverbed. It's the same thing with an organization or an individual. And when it comes to organizations, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that your company is working perfectly exactly the way it was designed. You say, Michael, how can that possibly be? We're always running around with crisis, and we have so many challenges, and there's all these metaphorical fires to put out all the time. It seems like we're constantly reacting. Exactly. Because that is the way that your company has been designed. Can you change that? The answer is absolutely a resounding yes. How? Well, first of all, we have to find those negative feedback loops, because everything works in loops. So once we define those negative feedback loops, and we can find some little leverage points, some little things that we focus on for the right amount of time with the right amount of pressure, what tends to happen is we, instead of suppressing energy, release energy. All of those negative feedback loops tend to go away. And when that happens, we allow ourselves individually, as well as the company, the whole organization, to achieve its potential, to realize its potential. You can take already good performance to the next level of excellence. And that's what I want to challenge you to do today. Find those leverage points. Be open to change. Understand that change is not going to be comfortable. And yet when you're open to that change, when you stay the course through that discomfort, and sometimes through mistakes, and sometimes through embarrassment like me on the golf course, when you can stay the course and persevere and move forward, then you can truly realize your own potential, both as an individual as well as a part of something larger than yourself within your organization.